controversial race run amid monsoon-like conditions, and one that now sees the French driver, we're sad to report, Jules Bianchi, in hospital, where the FIA say he's undergoing surgery after suffering a severe head injury in a crash earlier this day at the Suzuka track. Now, the incident can actually be traced back to what happened to Sauber driver Adrian Sutil moments before, the German aquaplaning and then crashing into the tyre barriers. That was on lap 43. But then as recovery vehicles are trying to deal with his car, Bianchi, who drives for the Marussia team, is reported to have hit one of them. Jules Bianchi is 25 years of age. He hails from Nice in the south of France. He's in his second season in Formula One now. Earlier this year, very close, in fact, to the area in which he grew up, he recorded a 9th place finish at Monaco from back of the grid, a finish that would give his team its first ever points since the team debuted back in 2010. Well, you may remember that Williams' Brazilian driver Felipe Massa was involved in a serious crash. This was during qualifying for the 2009 Hungarian Grand Prix. This is what he had to say about it all. "I was already screaming on the radio 5 laps before the safety car that there was too much water on the track, but they took a bit too long and it was dangerous."
Formula One lost a much-loved member of the paddock when Jules Bianchi passed away 9 months after his accident in the 2014 Japanese Grand Prix. The Frenchman, who was 25, really caught the eye on debut in Australia 2013 when he set the 11th fastest race lap ahead of many midfield runners. He rose to prominence when he wrestled the Marussia to 9th place in last year's Monaco Grand Prix, his and the team's first World Championship points.
Hi Jules, mighty job mate, absolutely mighty.
Finally we have a point. Woo! I'm so happy.
Bianchi came up through the ranks of GP2 with some standout drives like his domination of the 2011 race at Silverstone. He'd been GP2 Rookie of the Year the previous season. He was the first driver to be signed up to Ferrari's Young Driver program and was very much part of their family. He tested for the team on several occasions, including last summer when Kimi Raikkonen was forced to pull out of the Silverstone test. His Formula One apprenticeship was spent at Force India, where he had a role as a Friday morning practice driver in 2012. This helped him to transition from the demands of GP2 to Formula One and gave him more hands-on experience behind the wheel of an F1 car. In all, he drove 34 Grand Prix for Marussia, where he was learning the F1 ropes, preparing himself for a move up the grid in the years ahead. Jules was a quiet and thoughtful driver, who nevertheless had a steely spirit as a competitor. He will be much missed in the Formula One paddock.